guys, Kaylee here. Today I wanted to introduce you to my new hair baby. This is my curly hair wig. A lot of you guys have been asking for tutorials for curly hair. And I know I could totally just find somebody with curly hair and have them be my model, but it's really important to me, first of all, in my videos, that I do the hairstyles on myself, because I think it helps you at home picture how to do it on yourself. I also just like the challenge of making sure that I'm picking out hairstyles that can be done on oneself. But I also wanted just to understand a little bit of the struggle of actually having curly hair and like how to care for it, how to style it, how to dry it, and girl, have I been like really getting into that. I did not understand, like I knew it was gonna be work, but it's like a whole new world, like totally different. So this wig is from a place called HeavenlyTresses.com. I am so happy that I found them. I can't tell you, I can't, because I've had two wigs that I've had like made for me for my channel before this one. One is the short hair wig that you guys have seen. One you will probably never see because it went that badly. I'm not here to like throw shade or spill tea or whatever the youths are saying. I just had a really bad experience. So anyway, I found Heavenly Tresses and I really liked their website. They had really great reviews. I liked the pictures of it like actually on people. So I sent them an email with like 20 questions and they responded to all of them, and they like held my hand and guided me through the whole process of picking out a wig, and it was finally like an experience that was good and that made me feel safe and comfortable. And then like pulling this wig out of the bag was the first time that I was like, oh my gosh, yes. Every other time getting the wig was like a traumatic experience. So anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there to say that like I'm really glad I had the experience that I did with these guys, because girl, it is rough out there finding a good wig vendor. Anyway, so this is one of their full lace units. They have a bunch of different stock options that are full lace wigs that are straight, wavy, curly, whatever you want. This is the Brooklyn wig, which is like a light like wave curl situation. I think it's called the Spanish curl. And I've had it customized to have like specific things that I wanted. So some of the things that I added onto it were a silk top. Hold on, let me back up and explain. Full lace, basically lace on a wig is like a really fine mesh that hairs are like individually tied onto by hand. It's a lot of work, but it makes it look very, very natural. And when it's full lace, that means that that is how the entire wig is. So I can part this wig at any point and it's gonna look like my scalp because I'm wearing a wig cap underneath it, and because the lace looks close enough to a real scalp, which is pretty cool. You know, there's no wefts in here or anything that I have to hide. I enjoy that. But then the silk top that I added to it is literally like a piece of silk that hair is injected through, so that when you look at it, it literally looks like a scalp. So instead of being able to see like mesh or knots that you would see if you look close up on, you know, like a lace top, this is very realistic to a scalp. The only downside to having a silk top is that you can't do a custom hairline on that, like a really realistic looking hairline, because it just blending problems, it's not possible. So anyway, I have a silk top up here and then I have full lace all through here. And then let's see, for the wig cap, I did their glueless elastic band method, which I really like. You have tons of combs in here that keep it really secure. There's an elastic band that goes around the back like this that keeps everything really snug right here, so it doesn't move around a whole lot. And so I don't really necessarily need to glue anything down, which I enjoy. Gluing wigs down is not a fun process. And then what else did I do with it? I gave them custom measurements for my wig cap. What else did I do? Oh, I got it a little bit thicker. I got this is I think 24 inches, I think is what I ended up getting, and I thought it was gonna come shorter because it's curly, so they tell you to order a couple inches more than you actually want, so that, you know, when it curls and shrinks up, everything's right. But girl, like even with the shrinkage from the curls, this is still super, super long. Keep in mind I'm 5'3". If you're taller, you know, maybe 24 inches would be less Rapunzel-y on you, but this is long. Yeah, so I had the density amped up. Density basically means how thick the wig is, and I'm used to people, like when you order wigs, you kind of order a density up from what you want because they kind of like skimp on it a little bit. These guys do not. They were very generous with the density. I got this wig and I was like, okay, this might have been more than I was bargaining for. But when I got it cut, I had them thin it out a little bit, and then I've actually like tweezed some of this out to make it a little thinner. So this is probably closer to a 150 density now, but it's still so full. And I just mentioned that in case you do end up ordering from them, you do need to know that they're very accurate with their density and they're very generous with it, so you don't need to size up. And if you do, you're gonna get some hair. And did I do anything else? Did I change anything else? I think that's it. Oh, the color, duh. So we did a custom color. I sent them pictures of curls that I really liked, and they replicated it for me. I really love it. It is darker than I normally wear my own hair or my short hair wig. The reason for that is as I was doing research into wigs in general, I saw that a lot of people discourage you from getting like really light blonde curls. Just because like wig hair already goes through a ton of processing, and then if you add all the bleach on top of that, you can lose the integrity of the curl or the wig just won't last as long. So I went a little darker, but this is lighter than my natural color, and I feel like with the rooted balayage, it still fits in like the Kayley Melissa canon, and I really love it, so I'm happy, and I feel like that's what matters most. So yeah, that's it, and I've already ordered another wig from Heavenly Tresses, and it is for fine and thin hair. That was my next big request, was tutorials for fine thin hair. I do have fine hair, but I feel like I have a lot of it, and I was like, if I have something that's like legitimately kind of on the thin side, it's really gonna force me to be more creative, and anything that makes me more creative I think is a good thing. So I actually ordered that a while ago, so hopefully I will have it soon and I'll be able to start working with it and posting more videos along that route as well. And that is it for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will be back on Saturday with another hair tutorial. I'll see you then. Mwah. Bye!